Today, we're diving into a golden era of cinema, the 90s. These weren't just movies, they were cultural moments, unforgettable characters, and iconic lines that continue to shape pop culture today. From mind-bending thrillers to laugh-out-loud comedies, the 90s gave us some of the greatest cinematic masterpieces. Whether you're here for the nostalgia or to discover some classics for the first time, we guarantee you're in for a trip down memory lane that will have you reminiscing, laughing, and maybe even tearing up a bit. So, hit that like button, comment your favorites, and subscribe to keep the magic of the movies alive. Let's dive in. Pulp Fiction isn't just a movie, it's an experience. With an innovative non-linear plot, Quentin Tarantino takes us on a wild ride through Los Angeles' gritty underworld. We follow three main storylines: Vincent and Jules, two hitmen with wildly different personalities who discuss everything from fast food to divine intervention; Mia Wallace, the wife of a mob boss whose flirtatious energy leads Vincent down a risky path; and Butch, a boxer who decides to double-cross a dangerous mob boss. Tarantino's screenplay is packed with witty dialogue, memorable lines like "Royale with cheese," and sudden bursts of violence that keep audiences on the edge of their seats. The film's eclectic soundtrack, featuring everything from surf rock to soul classics, is as iconic as its characters. Not to mention, it revived John Travolta's career and cemented Samuel L. Jackson as a force to be reckoned with. The combination of dark humor, thrilling action, and razor-sharp wit makes Pulp Fiction a must-watch for anyone who loves bold storytelling. Based on a novella by Stephen King, The Shawshank Redemption takes place within the walls of Shawshank Penitentiary, but it's a story about much more than prison life. Andy Dufresne, played by Tim Robbins, is a successful banker wrongly convicted of murdering his wife and her lover. Sentenced to life, Andy endures the brutal reality of prison but befriends Red, Morgan Freeman, a wise, pragmatic inmate who's seen it all. Over 2 decades, Andy's resilience and intellect allow him to survive and subtly transform Shawshank, helping others find purpose within the bleak confines of their lives. The film beautifully portrays themes of hope, friendship, and the power of the human spirit to transcend even the darkest situations. With its masterful direction by Frank Darabont, captivating cinematography, and stunning performances, The Shawshank Redemption is often considered one of the greatest films of all time, lingering in viewers' hearts long after the credits roll. Forrest Gump is the touching and, at times, hilarious journey of a man who unwittingly shapes American history. Played with innocence and warmth by Tom Hanks, Forrest is a man with an IQ of 75, yet he achieves feats that most would only dream of, becoming a football star, serving in Vietnam, and even meeting presidents. His steadfast love for Jenny, his childhood friend, drives much of the film's emotional core, showing the audience how love and loyalty can ground us even through life's greatest highs and lows. Forrest's simple outlook on life, summed up in memorable lines like, "Stupid is as stupid does," allows us to see the world through fresh eyes. The film uses groundbreaking CGI to seamlessly weave Forrest into historical events, adding a unique charm to his adventures. With its blend of humor, heart, and social commentary, Forrest Gump is a heartwarming tale that encourages us to look beyond our limitations and cherish life's simplest moments. Imagine seeing a dinosaur in real life. Jurassic Park brought that fantasy to life on the big screen. Directed by Steven Spielberg and based on Michael Crichton's novel, this film became an instant classic thanks to its thrilling action and awe-inspiring CGI. The story centers around a group of scientists, a paleontologist, and 2 curious kids invited to a preview of an island theme park where dinosaurs have been resurrected. But when the power fails and security systems shut down, what starts as an awe-inspiring adventure turns into a fight for survival. Spielberg expertly balances suspense with heart-pounding action, as we see characters pushed to their limits while facing creatures that once ruled the Earth. From the terrifying T-Rex chase to the clever raptors stalking in the kitchen, Jurassic Park is packed with scenes that leave audiences breathless. More than just an adventure, it's a cautionary tale about humanity's reach exceeding its grasp, reminding us of nature's incredible power. With The Matrix, the Wachowskis didn't just create a film, they created a new way of seeing the world. Set in a dystopian future where machines harvest human energy, the film follows Neo, Keanu Reeves, a computer hacker who discovers that reality is an elaborate simulation designed to keep humanity docile. Guided by Morpheus and Trinity, Neo begins his journey of self-discovery, learning to manipulate the Matrix to break free. The film's visual style, characterized by slow-motion action sequences and bullet-dodging scenes, pushed the boundaries of filmmaking, and its philosophical questions about reality, free will, and the nature of existence have sparked endless discussions among fans. With its iconic red pill or blue pill choice, The Matrix invites us to question the nature of our own reality. A visually stunning and intellectually stimulating sci-fi masterpiece, The Matrix is as mind-bending today as it was upon its release. Pixar's Toy Story is a landmark in animation, blending humor, emotion, and groundbreaking technology to tell the story of a group of toys that come to life when humans aren't watching. Woody, the old-fashioned cowboy doll voiced by Tom Hanks, is the leader of Andy's toys, until the flashy new astronaut Buzz Lightyear, voiced by Tim Allen, arrives and turns the playroom upside down. The story is packed with laughs, heart, and a touch of existential crisis as Buzz comes to terms with the fact that he's just a toy. The rivalry between Woody and Buzz evolves into a genuine friendship, teaching kids and adults alike about loyalty, acceptance, and the importance of embracing change. With its witty script, colorful animation, and universal themes, Toy Story remains a beloved classic and a major leap forward in the world of animation. The Silence of the Lambs stands out as one of the most chilling and critically acclaimed thrillers of the 90s. Jodie Foster plays Clarice Starling, a young FBI trainee tasked with interviewing the imprisoned Dr. Hannibal Lecter, Anthony Hopkins, a brilliant but terrifying cannibalistic psychiatrist, to gain insight into a serial killer known as Buffalo Bill. The dynamic between Clarice and Lecter is as mesmerizing as it is unsettling, with each conversation revealing layers of psychological tension and disturbing revelations. Hopkins' portrayal of Lecter with his piercing gaze and chilling calm has been etched into cinematic history. Beyond the horror, the film examines themes of power, vulnerability, and the human psyche, creating a complex narrative that lingers with viewers long after the credits roll. Its ability to evoke fear through psychology rather than gore makes it a haunting masterpiece that set the standard for thrillers to come. Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas is a gritty, realistic portrayal of life in the mafia, told from the perspective of Henry Hill, Ray Liotta, a low-level associate who works his way up in the mob. Based on a true story, the film provides an unflinching look at the crime world's dark allure, contrasting the initial glamour with the brutal consequences. Joe Pesci's performance as the volatile Tommy, whose short fuse leads to some of the film's most shocking moments, is unforgettable. Robert De Niro adds depth to Jimmy, a character who is both a mentor and a threat to Henry's survival. The famous funny house scene and the long, one-shot Copacabana entrance are masterfully executed, highlighting Scorsese's innovative directing style. With its fast pace, vivid characters, and dark humor, Goodfellas is as entertaining as it is disturbing, offering a cautionary tale about the cost of living a life on the edge. David Fincher's Fight Club tackles themes of masculinity, consumerism, and existential dread in a way that resonated deeply with audiences at the turn of the millennium. Edward Norton plays the unnamed narrator, a disillusioned office worker who finds solace in underground fights led by the enigmatic Tyler Durden, Brad Pitt. Together, they create Fight Club, a secret society that becomes a radical movement, challenging societal norms and pushing men to confront their primal identities. With its dark humor, philosophical undertones, and explosive plot twists, Fight Club keeps viewers engaged from start to finish. The chemistry between Pitt and Norton adds depth to the narrative, making the story both intense and introspective. Its iconic quotes, like "the things you own end up owning you," and the unforgettable twist ending, cement Fight Club as a cult classic that continues to spark. Few holiday films are as beloved as Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin's performance as Kevin McAllister, a clever and resourceful 8-year-old left behind by his family during Christmas, captured hearts worldwide. Left to fend for himself, Kevin must protect his home from two bumbling burglars, played hilariously by Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern. The slapstick comedy, clever traps, and festive charm make Home Alone a holiday staple that brings laughter and warmth to every viewing. Beyond the laughs, the film also has heartwarming moments that emphasize the importance of family and the joys of the holiday season. With unforgettable scenes like Kevin's iconic scream and the clever booby traps he sets, Home Alone is a timeless classic that continues to bring joy to viewers of all ages, year after year. There you have it, 10 of the most memorable, impactful, and downright entertaining movies of the 90s. These films not only defined an era but continue to resonate with fans around the world. Which iconic 90s movie would you add to this list? Let us know in the comments, and maybe it'll make the next round. Don't forget to subscribe for more epic movie lists and recommendations.